Hi guys, today I'm with
Ling.
Sorry for background noise, but today I'll be using Spike Brothers.
Really marketing them.
Okay. We draw 3.
We draw 4.
Roll the dice, who goes first? You going first? Stand up.
Stand up.
Vanguard.
Got hot ETB.
I got 3.
Only one.
The best one. Right. Item. Draw. Right, Wonderbolt. Draw. 8,000 Vanguard. Trigger no pass.
No gut.
No, okay. Right check. No trigger.
Damage check. Draw trigger. Power Vanguard. No. Draw. Vanguard skill.
One to pen, rest to bottom.
Spirit. I call rectangle skill on the glass. Soul glass. Okay. Vanguard attacks. 12.
12. No pass. 12. 22. Yeah, 23. No pass.
Critical heal. All to the red lah.
Skill plus 5k.
24 Vanguard.
No gun. 2 damage. First check. Second check. No trigger.
No turn.
Stand and draw. Right, power back Ronaldo. Ronaldo's counter boss. Put 1 card from hand into the soul. Top 2 cards. Superior Call, Provoke Needle, and Trigger Melody. Call High Speed Bracky. Bracky skill plus 10,000 power. It's the lowest, 10,000 to Vanguard.
No gut.
Drive check. No trigger.
Damage check. No trigger.
15,000 to Vanguard. Thank you.
That one?
20. Trigger gun.
No gut. Damage check. No trigger.
20,000 Vanguard. Doctor.
Stand and draw. Vanguard skill.
One to pen, rest to bottom.
Superior right. Gut protect one. All rebuilding reverse. Vanguard attack.
Who?
Vanguard.
No gun.
Gotcha. Midfielder.
Double victorious. So 1 damage. Rocky. Attack Rocky. It's very noisy outside. This is 10k go. Here go. Stand and draw. Alright, Deadheat Bullspike. Take force 2. To Vanguard. Calling Spike Bouncer and Offensive Counter. 13,002 crits to Vanguard. Trigger 2 pass. Okay, first check. Second check. Critical trigger. All effects to Bouncer. So since the attack did not hit, you can draw 1 card and retire 1 card. Spike Bouncer attacks with my Vanguard skill, so blast 1. Poof. Force 2 to itself. And then with Panther skill, so blast 1. Plus 2,000 power. It is 10, 20, 30, 3 crits to Vanguard. Heal card. Okay. Bouncer skill, counter blast 1. Goes into the soul, I draw 1 card. Sorry, that's Bouncer skill. Hunter skill, bottom of the deck, draw 1 card. Provoke Needle attacks, Vanguard skill, so blast 1, move force 2 to itself. When the needle is on force 2, it gets plus 10,000 power. So 10, 20, 25,000 damage, 2 crits. Okay. Your turn.
Call bear system and call. Use Vanguard skill. Auto blast. This card.
Okay.
3 cards. And you are top 5.
Two to the top.
Up to 2.
Oh, you go 1. Okay.
Vanguard attack.
This is 1 pass. Perfect guard. This card.
Dash check. All heal.
Oh, Necron.
All
Yeah, Necron gets 10,000.
Yeah, Necron plus 10.
And these 2 units gets.
5k.
Okay.
Necron, before that, what's his? Look at the
Top deck, right? Top, yeah.
second check. Quick.
Plus another 5, plus another 5.
Stick here.
So crit to here, to Necron, power to Promise.
I check everything to.
All to Necron, okay. And then with Vanguard skill.
Yeah. Vanguard skill 4 plus.
Okay.
I can't attack Vanguard.
How much?
17, 10, 20, 30, 67.
67. 2 crits.
67.
3 crits
3 crits.
to my Vanguard.
Vanguard.
No guard. First check. Crit. All effects to Vanguard. Second check. Raki. Third check. Hunter. Okay, thank you guys for watching. That's round 1. Bye guys. Okay, we're back for the second round. I'm using Spike Brothers.
I'm using Oracle Pen.
Tsukuyomi. You Draw 1.
Draw 4.
Okay, I'll be going first this time. Okay, start. Stand up, Vanguard.
Go hot.
Mega Shrink. Draw. Alright, offensive Panther. Draw. Okay.
Draw. Alright, Goddess of the Festival School. Draw. Tsukuyomi attack.
No good.
5 check. Draw to the power and gut. Draw.
Damage check. Wonderful.
Your turn.
Draw. Alright, power back Ronaldo. Ronaldo skill. Counter blast 1. Put Dead and Dragon to soul. Top 2. Spirit called Deadheat Bullspike. And Shogun Merrily. Vanguard skill. No, sorry. Offensive Panther skill. Superior call. Vanguard attacks. 18,000 to Vanguard.
No gut.
5 check. Draw trigger. How to Vanguard hit. Draw 1 card.
Damage check.
28,000 to Vanguard. 25k card.
No gut. Damage check.
Your turn.
Stand. Vanguard skill. Discard spirit. Copy. I thought Vanguard chop you.
12k. No gut.
Check. Crit. Power.
Okay. Then with 10 mega skill.
Plus 5.
So 2 damage.
Not too bad.
First check. Second check. Draw trigger. How to Vanguard. Draw 1 card. How much is that? 23. Okay. Look at this. No price. Stand and draw. Wait. Alright, Dead and Dragon. Force 1. I call High Speed Bracky. And Deranged Devils. Bracky skill gets plus 10,000 power. 15,000 to Vanguard. Vanguard is free.
No gut. No trigger.
Vanguard attacks. I use Dead and Dragon's counter blast. Sending Marilyn to bottom of the deck. Vanguard gets 5,000 power plus 1 crit. So this 23, 28. I'll use offensive Panther skill. So plus 1 gets plus 2,000 power. 38,000, 2 crits to Vanguard.
And nullify the attack.
Okay. Twin drive. Critical trigger. All effects to Bracky. Second check. Draw trigger. Power to Bracky. Draw 1 card. Offensive Panther skill goes to the bottom of the deck. Draw 1 card. 40,000 to Vanguard. 2 crits.
35k gut.
35. Okay, your turn.
Stand. No. Vanguard skill.
This card, right? Okay. Attack. Do a crit. Okay.
Pton and Ling. Mega attack.
Where?
Vanguard.
Perfect guard. Discard.
Drag check. Keep power to everything to this penny.
And both penny leaders gets.
Plus 5
Okay.
Second check. Draw. Okay.
All that. Okay.
Penny leaders plus another 5
So total plus 10.
Yeah. And I draw. This attack of Vanguard.
How much?
38.
38. 2 crits. Once again, it's very noisy outside. So 43. Attack bracket. How much?
18.
18. That's a 10k guard. No guard. I think. Okay. Stand and draw. Right. Deadheat Bullspike. I'll take force 1. And then activate the Andrider skill. Superior Call. So retire penny meters. Call Offensive Panther. This is 33,000 to Vanguard.
No guard.
Okay, no good. First check. Second check. Q trigger. Recover. Power to Bad and Dragon. Sorry.
Okay.
Power to Deranged Values.
Don't check. No sugar.
Deranged Values attacks. Skill. Counterblast 1. Move all force to itself. Here's an on-hit effect. So 10, 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 48. Activate Offensive Panther skill. So blast 1. Gets 2,000 power. 50,000.
Number 5.
With Offensive Panther skill, goes to the bottom of the deck, draw 1 card. Then with Vanguard skill, since the attack did not hit, retire, draw 1 card. Then Dragon attacks with my Vanguard skill, so blast 1, move all imaginary gifts to itself. 33,000 to your Vanguard.
No guard.
Your turn.
Then draw. Call. Vanguard.
Attack my Vanguard. How much?
20.
No guard.
Guard. No sugar. Second check. Crit. Crit. Power.
First check, Q trigger, all Vanguard. Second check.
Vanguard.
How much?
35.
I'm 23, so there's a trigger guard. Right. My turn. Stand and draw. Right. Deadheat Bullspike. Force 1. Move things down. Call high speed Bracky. Bracky gets 10,000 power. Then Dragon attacks. 43,000. I'll use this skill. Counterblast 1. Sending Thaddeus to the bottom of the deck. Plus 5,000 power plus 1 crit. 48,000. 2 crits fail. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. That's the second round. Bye guys. Right guys, and that is the end of the first 2 rounds of the game between me and Ling.
So in this video, I was using my Spike Brothers Deadheat Bullspike deck, and Ling was using her Oracle Think Tank Tsukuyomi deck. And right now, the score is 1:1. Alright, so for the first round, Ling managed to win the first round. Right, so she went first, but unfortunately she had to G-assist, so that took away 2 cards from her hand. But she was lucky in that she got the most optimal, the best grade 1 right, which is the grade 1 Tsukuyomi. And then for grade 2 she also wrote into Tsukuyomi, and for grade 3 she also wrote into Tsukuyomi. So basically she managed to write into all 3 versions of Tsukuyomi. So even though she misgraded, by writing into all the Tsukuyomis smoothly, it means that she will be able to draw 3 cards and sort of mitigate the loss from the 2 cards from G-assist. And as for me, I think I had a pretty decent grade 2 turn. I had a pretty strong grade 2 turn. I managed to go into Power Back Ronaldo, calling out Trigger Marilyn and Provoke Needle from my deck, if I'm not wrong. The only thing was that I didn't write into Offensive Punter for my grade 1 turn, so I lost out on the potential +1 there. But still, I managed to push Ling to 3 damage before her grade 3 turn. For Ling's grade 3 turn, it wasn't anything too amazing. She didn't really get triggers, I think, and so her field didn't get the power up. Was get activated, so the game just went on. For my first grade 3 turn, I tried to rush Ling down, so I went to Deadheat Bullspike with Force 2, and then I managed to check into a critical trigger, which meant that one of my columns, the Spike Bouncer column, was hitting for triple crit. Basically, with Deadheat Bullspike as my Vanguard, I was able to give all of my units, or rather all of my attacks were at 2 crits, and Ling decided to guard for all of them. So that took a toll on her hand size, but it didn't matter because next turn she went into she rewrote the grade 3 Tsukuyomi, drew 3 cards, and I looked at top 5, decided to put one on top. So I knew it was a trigger, and I was really hoping for her second one, the one below that card that she put on top, to not be a trigger. But unfortunately it was also a trigger, which meant that she was able to give 10,000 power to her front row, not counting the trigger effects. And she had Rectangle Magus, as well as Penny Magus, as well as Battle Sister Macron on the field. So her field was hitting for quite insane numbers. I managed to perfect guard her Vanguard, but unfortunately I wasn't able to guard her 67k triple crit rearguard column, which is the Battle Sister Macron column, and so I went from 3 damage to 6 damage and lost that turn. So that was round 1. For round 2, I decided to go first. This time I managed to write into Offensive Punter. I went into Power Back Ronaldo, had a pretty good, decent grade 2 turn. And then on my first grade 3 turn, I went to Batting Dragger with Force 1 with double crit, causing out a perfect guard from Ling's hand and pushing her to 3 damage. So everything looks to be in my favour. Alright, and then for Ling's first grade 3 turn, she went into Victorious Deer. So this game was really a bad game for Ling. She didn't draw into any of her good grade 3 right targets like Imperial Daughter and the grade 3 Tsukuyomi, and she was stuck with Victorious Deer. However, she did draw into a grade 3 Tsukuyomi next turn, but she didn't use the skill since the full skill isn't unlocked yet. And by the time I already stacked like 3 false markers, so each of my columns will be attacking for at least 40,000 power. Ling was already at 5 damage and she couldn't guard, and so the game ended there. So for the second round, I was the winner. I didn't really win too much by skill. I won mainly because Ling didn't draw into her main grade 3s and she was basically playing vanilla. So it's quite an unfortunate game for Ling, but it was still a victory for me. So there will be a round 3 coming out in the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed these first 2 rounds of this best of 3 game between my Spike Brothers versus Ling's Oracle Think Tank deck. The next round, which is round 3, will be up tomorrow, so do stay tuned for that, and thank you guys for watching. Bye guys.